Y'all, should I be asking God for a job or should I be asking Him for income? That is where my mind has been this past week, which is crazy because it's like you're down to your last month of unemployment. What are you gonna do? But they always say God comes in the last hour, so He must be on the way. So this week was Grammys week and I was struggling a lot with relevancy. I mean, I would say maybe the whole month of January I was struggling with relevancy, but for real, it was triggered this past week. And that's because no, I don't want to make music and like work in the music industry in that way. I really love making music adjacent content. Hence my rap formations and the content that I used to make for Fuse TV. Like, I love making content. Like, I want to make like a hip hop game show. Like, that is just, I love games. Like, it just makes me really excited, as you can see. So now that we're in February, it's month 9, a whole like baby of not having a job. I'm like, I'm applying to these companies to get jobs. I'm signing up for events to go and like mingle with these people. And I'm not invited. And I have friends that are there who I respect and they're having a good time. And the more times that they go to these events and look around and they don't see me, like, I'm not relevant. Like, it was a whole spiral. But I did get invited to a pre-Grammy event, and that was based off of my own connection. Someone who was on my podcast was Mine is Mine with Bianca Lynn, which felt great because it wasn't a contact that was interested in me because I worked at Spotify or any of the things, and I had a really great time. I introduced myself to 7 people, made some really great contacts. I would introduce myself as a life coach and a podcast producer and let people choose what they wanted to know more about. So some folks wanted to know more about life coaching, some folks wanted to know about the content, and no matter what, I felt really good about it. But look, I'm in LA, so I'm gonna keep it a buck. Some people, they want you to kiss their ass, and that's just not a part of my personality. Like, being from Elizabeth, New Jersey, I don't wanna do that. Now, I could sweat you, I could give you your flowers. If something is going on that's positive, like, I'm going to tell you. But it's about the energy that you exude, you know what I mean? So having experienced some of that energy, I was like, do I really want to be like in this industry? Like, I know that that is what comes with it, and I'm just not really feeling that. But I'm also being fair because it's been 9 months that I've been trying to get in the mix again. So some of it is an ego bruise. Like, my ego is saying this. So I really don't know. I just left it at that. Like, if I didn't feel the feels, I just left it at that because I knew it was ego. So having those feelings, it made me think even more like, do I need to be praying about a job? Or do I need to be focusing on income? Because with income, that can be anything that I like. Yes, you saw me light up about the idea of doing like a hip hop game show. But there are other things that make me light up. I love talking about these things. I love traveling. Like, oh my gosh, y'all, I want to do retreats. Like, let's get out there, be into the nature. I love dancing. Like, there's things that I love that I'm all in and I don't even think about anything else. So then it goes back to the ego of like these jobs and relevancy. But like, I understand you need community. You need people to remember you, to bring your name up, to pull you up to the table. So I'm kind of like, how do I figure out the balance between the two? Because I don't want to isolate so much where I really do become reclusive. But if I'm knocking on these doors and I can't get in, I am exhausted with my efforts. I'm tapping into masculine energy that I don't necessarily want to tap into. So yeah, I'm really shifting this, and it's really interesting because having worked on the other side, I know about needing certain followers and the analytics and engagements and blah, blah, blah. And we all know how posting content, the algorithm can go against you. And I'm not gonna lie, that has deterred me. It never stops me from posting my content, but I'm like, okay, only 12 seconds is what people watched and all the things. But I'm at this point where I'm like, fuck that, Bianca. You have something that you wanna say, you like the way that you're posting your content, you are excited about it, it's making you feel good, just try it. Make your one sheet, make some more content with products that you like so you can submit for user-generated content, and just try. Like, you have a great personality, you know what to say to people. I think about it like I'm in fucking LA and Hollywood. Back in the day, people just walked in, looked good, had that energy, radiate confidence when they walked in the room, and they were discovered. They weren't no followers, they had no Instagram. So like, what's the difference in energy between then and now, right? So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about on this bench. I know this is just kind of like a rant of thoughts, but that's where I'm at with it. Stay tuned on what manifests, because like I said, I'm coming to these thoughts in the final hours, so I'm really excited to see how God shows up when he shows up. I'm excited to keep my energy high and continue to talk and connect with you. So hope you have a great day. You know